9 things experts don't recommend doing before bed. A good night's sleep recharges your system, lowers stress levels, promotes weight loss, and even makes you live longer. Poor sleep, however, only leads to chronic fatigue and further insomnia. But which one of your daily habits is wreaking havoc on your quality of sleep? Just keep watching to find out. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications so that you won't miss any of our new videos. Number 9. Exercising. Exercising is never a bad thing if you want to look good on the outside and feel good on the inside. Even though we tend to think that working up a good sweat at the gym will only help us fall asleep faster, that's not always the case. The trick here is to finish your workout 3 to 4 or even 6 hours before you go to bed. You see, exercise is like a big cup of coffee for the body because it gets the blood flowing. So if you hit the sack right after you've hit the gym, your awakened body won't want to sleep, especially if you also took a hot shower afterwards, since it stimulates the nervous system. But overall, according to a poll by the National Sleep Foundation, people who exercise, no matter what time of day, usually get better and more restful sleep than those who don't. Number 8. Drinking water. Just like exercising, drinking water is key for good health, but doing it before bedtime isn't the best idea. H2O is a little tricky though, since being dehydrated before you go to bed can lead to all kinds of sleep-related issues, like leg cramps, snoring, and scratchy throat. But if you drink too much, you'll be running to the bathroom throughout the night, which means you'll wake up with some lovely bags under your eyes in the morning. You can still have some water in the evenings, you just need to experiment and find your perfect amount. The National Sleep Foundation states that, in general, most people sleep well through the night after just an 8-ounce glass of water before bed. So keep a glass on your nightstand and you'll sleep like a rock. Number 7. Napping. There's nothing wrong with napping as long as you choose the right time of day to do it. Again, the National Sleep Foundation has the perfect solution. If you want to sleep well all night, save nap time for between 1 and 4 p.m. Try to limit them to 20 minutes because longer naps require you to wake up from a deeper sleep. As a result, they'll only make you feel groggy afterwards instead of refreshed. Evenings, on the other hand, aren't a good time for napping because they can mess up your circadian rhythm, which can be one of the main reasons why falling asleep at night is a struggle for you. To get the most out of daily napping, sleep at the same time every day and nap for no more than an hour and a half. By the way, those suffering from insomnia are advised to refrain from napping altogether since it can only exacerbate the problem. Number 6. Being engaged in creative activities. They say art is a good way to relax, de-stress, and keep a sharp mind. But that's not entirely true when it comes to pre-bed activities. Creative projects require a lot of mental effort. That means if you draw, write, or play an instrument, your brain will be extremely active and concentrated. So if you find that your creativity is keeping you awake in the evening, you're more likely to stay up all night and feel completely exhausted and sleepy in the morning. If you still can't imagine your life without your favorite creative hobby, then try to avoid anything that stimulates your brain at least 1 hour before bedtime. Your mind needs some good time to wind down and prepare for rest. Reading a book or meditating is a great way to do just that, so you get a good night's sleep. Number 5. Using electronic devices. Let's do an experiment. Hit the like button if you check Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, or YouTube before going to sleep. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, this little social media ritual could very well be what's keeping you up at night. A study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology confirmed that the blue light emitted by computer and phone screens significantly affects the production of the hormone melatonin, which regulates your sleep-wake cycle. That's why experts recommend putting the gadgets away before bedtime. Getting some work done in the evenings is also ill-advised. Just like with creative activities, working late increases the chances of you spending the next few hours lying in the bed thinking about all your tasks. Instead, clear your mind, create a plan for tomorrow, and write it down. You won't be at your best if you don't get proper sleep, so put everything away and relax. Number 4. Taking pills. Be extremely careful with pills, especially prescription meds, since they can have all kinds of effects on your sleep. Some cause drowsiness, while others can make you super alert. This is especially true of antidepressants. Painkillers also don't contribute to healthy sleep, so use precaution when taking them before bed. Unless your doctor has instructed you otherwise, it's better to take any type of medication in the first half of the day. Of course, it goes without saying that sleeping pills are a huge exception here since they need to be taken before bed. In general, it's always best to check with your doctor before you start taking any kind of pill. Find out what times are best to take them and get acquainted with all the side effects since most of them can cause sleep disorders. After all, the more you know, the better. Number 3. Feeling nervous. If only we could control how we feel at any given moment. Wishful thinking. But still, try to keep in mind that stormy emotions don't contribute to proper sleep. If you like to watch the evening news or can't turn down a debate with someone online right before you head to bed, don't be surprised if you can't fall asleep. Even minor stuff can keep you up, like a scary or sad book. Psychiatrist Dr. Neil Cavey says that stress can also be a cause of insomnia. To find out whether that's the case for you, think about when your sleeping problems start. Is your insomnia a come and go thing or your constant companion? Really analyzing your situation can help you find the possible cause. Before going to bed, try to stay away from anything that can stress you. You need to make sure that your mind is calm and relaxed before you go to sleep. Try to deal with anything that evokes strong emotions from you at least an hour before bedtime. If everything feels too chaotic, try meditation. It really does work miracles when it comes to calming down and letting go of stress. Number 2. Taking a hot shower. Many people think that a hot bath contributes to good sleep, but that's just one more popular myth. The truth is that it's a change in temperature that helps us fall asleep, not the hot bath or shower itself. And the higher this temperature difference is, the more we want to sleep. So if your body is all hot on energy, take a cold or warm shower instead, and you'll fall right asleep. Really hot water, however, isn't just bad for your sleep, it's also not good for your skin. You see, if you take a hot shower for longer than 10 minutes, which most of us usually do, you wash off your skin's natural oils. And the more frequently you take hot showers, the worse it'll be since it dries your skin out, making it more vulnerable to irritation. So, don't turn the temperature up too high and try to space out your showers a bit more. Your skin will definitely appreciate it. Number 1. Sleeping with pets. Everyone has a different approach when it comes to sleeping with their pets. Some people do not allow it, no matter how much they love their dog or cat. Others can't imagine falling asleep without having their fur baby by their side. Nevertheless, experts agree that the second option isn't the best way to go. First of all, animal sleep patterns differ from humans. To start, your pet's sleep cycle is shorter than yours. Animals also tend to change position more often than people, and this tossing and turning can disturb you throughout the night. Cats, for instance, usually sleep 16 hours a day, but in short naps, hence why they call it a cat nap. So your feline friend certainly won't be comfortable having to sleep with you for 8 hours straight. A recent study published in the Mayo Clinic Proceedings also confirmed that the same is true for dogs, saying that their sleeping position can affect their owner's sleep quality and health. Plus, your pet's dander and fur can cause sleep-disturbing eye and skin irritations, even if you're not allergic to animals. Of course, everything is purely individual, but if you're having trouble sleeping, maybe have your pet sleep in their own bed. It might just get your sleeping schedule back on track. And what about you? Do you have any tips on your own of how to get a good night's sleep? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.